All right. Hey guys, welcome back to Old Realms, Warhammer mod for Bannerlord. Ah, crash. Damn it. Trying to run a bunch of mods at the moment. But, not all of them want to work apparently. Let me try this. Sorry, I thought I'd gotten it working before I started, but then yeah, obviously I didn't test it thoroughly enough. See if it's going to crash again. So if I just put on only just Old Realms only, it's fine, but I'm trying to run some other mods as well. I think we're okay now. Yeah, cool. All right, I think it's all right now. Okay, so we're we just played a Chaos Magister run that ended in defeat. I mean, we could have still kept going, but my wheel was broken by that stage, so I had to give it away. So, but yeah, we're gonna start a new one. It will hopefully end in glorious victory this time. And yeah, so the idea is that we're going to be theming our warband around, you know, a lost Iron Warriors warband, Chaos Warriors warband from inspired by the 40k Iron Warriors. And our guy's going to be a Warsmith, a combination of engineer and sorcerer. And he's going to be an enhanced human, a giant unit of a man. We're just going to make all of our characters just ginormous, as big as they can be, basically, is the plan. Maximum neck size is important. Lantern jaw. All right, now we basically want to go intelligence and endurance, I think, mainly. Oh, actually, I guess we want to go intelligence and discipline, really. But we'll definitely go a bit of endurance as well. Unfortunately, there's not really any good setup. There's control, thieves, there's cunning, commoners. Oh, you need commoners for endurance. Get a little bit of endurance there. So yeah, I guess we'll go for commoners for endurance. The only thing we really get is engineering out of that we want, but that's okay. Oh, and smithing's okay too. Alright. That helps us. Then we can go for militia, which is more endurance. Polearm and two-handed. I kind of want one-handed and two-handed. I don't really want polearm particularly, but I mean, you know, whatever. Engineering student is control. Imperial cultist is discipline. Yeah, Imperial cultist is okay, I think. Yeah, I'll go Imperial Cultist. That sounds good. And we're going to go for a Magister. We're not going to be a Bright Wizard, though. Oh, maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I was probably going to go Life Wizard again this time. I really want to get up to high-level magic with Life Wizard and use the Tentacle spell. I haven't actually used that yet. The Dwellers Below. But I feel like that works well as, like, Chaos Tentacles as well. So, yeah, I'm pretty keen to try it out. Alright, so we're going Bannerlord, highest difficulty, realistic, everything, Iron Man mode. And I can't get CC's banners to work, so we can't go for the actual Iron Warrior's skull. But that's right, we're like a warband with our own heraldry. I was thinking like a 4 in Roman numerals, but I haven't got that either. I was thinking either... Yeah, we go for some sort of siege weapon, but I feel like that looks a bit like a kid's toy or something. Maybe just an axe, like a siege axe. It's a bit simple, but or a siege maul. I feel like the Gladius kind of looks like, you know, a 30k Iron Warriors related thing. Ram skull. I don't know, I kind of like the Gladius, but I'm not really sure what the storyline would be behind that being our sigil. Kind of like the axe, but it looks a bit too simple. This kind of looks cool, I guess. Just a mace. I feel like that just, I don't know. That's pretty cool as well. Some like ancient symbol of a siege axe. Should we just call them Iron Warriors? The Iron Band, the Iron Warriors. Let's just go all in. Asaborn. That's a pretty cool name, actually. Macaron. Macron. Alright. Macron, the iron. Lore of Metal would be the most metal, but Lore of Metal is pretty shit. So yeah, I think we're gonna go Lore of Life, which will be it'll be like the lore of raw stuff of chaos in our mind. All right, so we've been tasked with establishing the warband on this backwater feudal level planet with utilizing the technology available. Let's go and get a quick prayer in. I'll try and get a quick start. Got a horse here that we can saddle up to get a bit more map speed. Yeah, that makes this a lot faster. Alright, we'll sell all of our stuff. So we got 5,000. Maybe sell that as well. Last time I think I was like super lucky. I unlocked the wooden recipe like immediately, and then unlocked the bill hook like immediately as well. As soon as we got to CO2, so that was pretty good. Yeah, I probably won't be on too long, but just make a bit of a start on this playthrough. Some wood. Yeah, get some money, then we'll buy some spells, get some companions, and generally get the show on the road. Yeah, we start off with 5,000. It's not quite enough to get rolling. Certain setups, like if you start as a Knight of Bretonia, you can start off with 15,000 worth of gear, which just gets you rolling straight away without having to do any blacksmithing at all. We don't have to do blacksmithing. We could do, we could just fight. We could just work as a hired sword for a while. We could go and do wood elf tournaments. So there's a few options. But yeah, blacksmithing I think is the fastest and easiest. Once our faith goes down, we'll go and pray again. Give us another big chunk of XP. Hey, L News. This is called Old Realms. It's a Warhammer Fantasy conversion. There you go, Black Smoke. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, after our ignominious defeat on our previous Chaos Magister, I thought we would get revenge to rebuild him stronger, faster. better. And so forth. Yeah, see, last time I pretty much unlocked this wooden rake head like immediately, like the first thing. So we were just like rolling straight away. And then I think the bill hook was like the second. As soon as I got to level 2, it was like the first or second thing that I got as well. But not going so smoothly this time. I haven't unlocked any wooden recipes. There's like 3 different wooden recipes that we could use. Warhammer like Vermintide? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, Vermintide's set in the Warhammer universe, exactly. You can play witch hunters and stuff. Hey, Zombie Wolf. You're on a 70 stream streak. It's amazing. Thanks so much for watching. Oh yeah, this mod is mega cool. I love it. It's my yeah, pretty much my favorite mod. Yeah, so this is just being especially slow today. There we go, finally got a wood recipe. Now I can just make stuff with wood, we don't need any ingots. I was playing just a minute ago, base game, it takes forever for a city to rebel. Yeah, I wouldn't like wait for a city to rebel. If you see one just rebel by itself, then go and opportunistically try and take it. But yeah, trying to like make it rebel yourself is, yeah, not much fun. Now I've unlocked all the wood recipes now. And it rains, it pours. Yeah, if you siege a city and like take it over, that fucks it up pretty good. And then if somebody else takes it back, and then you go and take the same city back again, you know, like that sort of stuff can usually make it get pretty low loyalty and rebel and stuff. But you know, and yeah, there's no real point in doing that. I don't think. You may as well just do your thing, and maybe if you see one that's rebelling already, you can go and try and nab it up. Getting somewhere, slowly but surely. Alright, we'll just quickly go and pray. Since our prayer wore off. Ugh. Some guys in hot pursuit of us here. I can probably pay them off if I need to. Ooh.
What have we here?
Alright. Yeah, I'll pay them to leave us alone. Get rid of these flagellants. Don't need these degenerate weaklings following us. Later on we'll need some siege slaves.
That's close enough.
See you later. No wood. I'll just buy all the wood, and then I'll just pay them. Leave me alone. Just have to pay like every robber in town. Hopefully my money lasts. I can afford to pay the robbers like 3 or 4 more times.
Stop there in the name of the free men of the mount.
I've got another army behind me there. Oh, what? There's supposed to be another army behind me.
On my command!
What the fuck? There was 160 dudes there in the combat screen with me. Now I'm like, I don't even have any, like... I've got one really basic spell that I can try and use, but I don't think it's going to help me a great deal. There's 5 archers. If we could, yeah. See, even if I could kill all the archers, it wouldn't really help me too much because I'd have to punch the rest of the melee guys to death. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose our wood. I mean, I might be able to, maybe I can get out of this. Maybe. Oh, fuck. I mean, get away without getting killed. I can use my Magister special ability to regen my magic once. But it'll only be like a crappy amount. If I'm lucky, I might get enough. I might get 3 points. Get enough to cast my spell one more time. 12 seconds before I can cast. It's just a naked iron warrior. Should be enough to handle these local barbarians. Alright. Enough for 2 casts. Yeah, I've got enough for 2 casts, alright. I'll do one more. And that's it. And then we can just keep retreating and then coming back in and then waiting for 2 minutes.
Under my orders!
It's pretty tedious though. Maybe it'd be quicker just to surrender. Yeah, I wish I could have picked up a weapon. I didn't even think of that. I could have picked up a weapon off the ground and like stabbed them to death. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I wouldn't wait for a city to rebel as your first thing to do. It's not the better off just joining a faction and getting them to give you a city if you want. Actually, yeah, no, this isn't going to work because I'm only going to get enough winds of magic to cast 2. Oh, no, I might have enough to cast 3. If I get enough to cast 3, then I might be able to kill a couple of guys. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I kill a couple of guys and then I get their spear. And then I kill the rest. Regenerate. Hopefully we get to 12. Okay, we got 3 shots. So yeah, if we have enough patience to come back and wait 2 minutes, like 3 or 4 more times, then we could get them all, but if we get that middle, hit that middle guy one more time. Hopefully we'll knock out 3 guys. We're at 2. Actually, yeah, if I can run over here, then get back over there, pick up their bow and arrow. I don't know if it'll just go away. Guy looks like an alien from Prometheus. He's a space marine. Maybe I need to make him thicker. Yeah, I don't know if I've got the patience to deal with doing this for another. Oh. He got me a perfect headshot. Alright, well, we lost all our wood. Yep, and I lost all my wood. All right, we're still in the game. Got some. We can buy some new wood. Alright, fine, I got charcoal. Ah, wait a sec. Gotta go and check out my roast. Okay, that's it. The roast chicken almost done. Smells so good. Oh, nice. All right. So we've got 4 points of career, so we can get 5 extra winds magic there and 5 extra winds magic there. Plus, we leveled up a little bit, so we've got a little bit more base winds magic as well. Yes, and as long as we have wood, we can pretty much just keep making our money back. So we're good now. But yeah, I just wasted a bit of money on wood that I lost. But oh, we will rise again. Our mercantile empire will get strong. So just trying to unlock the bill hook next. Keep fucking running out of wood though. It's alright, we'll go to Helmgart, see if they got any wood. Actually, no, we'll go pray again. Our prayer's worn off. A lot of dudes. I mean, we've got 29 winds magic now, so we can probably take out all these parties pretty easily. Although if we had a bit of armor, that would Up to.
That's close enough.
We can just jump on as a hireling for a while and focus on spellcraft. Get our magic up a bit. I didn't realize I was still wounded, so we don't actually learn any magic until we finish recovering from our wounds. So it probably would have been better off just staying in town and healing in there, because you get more of a heal bonus when you're in a town.
It's been a while.
So yeah, we'll just quickly
Another fool in.
kill these guys. The cultists.
Under my command!
Later on, we could get these cultists to serve us as part of the Warmaster's horde. Yeah, this magic bolt is actually pretty good, pretty efficient spell. It also kind of seeks a little bit. It can still miss, but yeah. Get some shoes, simple local clothes to wear. Ah, beautiful. We got the bill hook unlocked. That was actually pretty lucky. It took a while to get the wood parts unlocked, but we got the bill hook unlocked pretty fast. So now we're on our way. Bill hook's worth make 1,500, 2,000 per. So you get your money rolling pretty quick as soon as you unlock that. Alright, get the bill hook head. And then these worth, oh, these are cracked ones, the most busted version you can make, but they're still worth 500, which is like triple what we were making before. Yeah, 11,000. Yeah, so just make we'll just get 15,000, then we'll go and interview some Bretonian knights for the position of our bodyguard. Need 15,000. Save a little bit more. Alrighty, and that should do it. Alright, we'll get another prayer in and then we'll go to Bretonia. Why these guys are so close to me in speed. I mean, oh, I got a bunch of these dickheads with me, that's why. Vigilance. I thought I was just by myself on a horse when actually normally it'd be super fast. So yeah, this time I think we want, yeah, Fire Wizards and Celestial Wizards are our first two wizards to help us level up faster. But I'll grab 3 Bretonian Knights just while we're running around here.
Yours is not a face.
All right. Some local humans. I'll steal his sword to smelt it down. Sell the rest of his gear. Use the money to buy another one.
Yours is not.
Nice. Actually, we can use his Bretonnian horse armor to protect our horse. Let's see if they've got any light. We're a wizard, so at this point in the game, we still want to wear pretty much light armor, so we can practice our sorceries. Smithy, then we'll just smelt these knight swords, get quite a bit of blacksmithing XP out of that. And then we can now unlock the magnificent money rake, which doesn't require any ingots but can make up to 5,000 gold. We just want to get one more knight. Overburdened.
Yours is not a fake.
Oh, just check out what skills they've got. We want duelists. Duelists, not a duelist, not a duelist. Alright, so Jeffrey and Mail we want to get rid of.
Yours is not.
Alright, we need one more duelist. Ideally. You can join Chaos, yeah. You can't, there's no Chaos careers yet, and you can't start off as Chaos, but you can start up as another faction and then join Chaos. Which is what we shall do. And then we will conquer the world in the name of Chaos. Or die trying, as the case may be, as I have died trying many times before. Although, I've probably failed equally amount of times as I've just got bored and lost interest. So we don't, to be fair, we don't always fail. Sometimes we just get bored and wander off. But yeah, we did fail. I thought the last one was going quite well, but then we ended up getting beaten down repeatedly. So just auto-resolve these tournaments. The reason I want the duelists is because they get double renown when they win. So we didn't win that one, but our guy Corentin came second, so we nearly won. And yeah, we only need a few wins to hit tier 1. But tier 2 is what we're really going for. We want to get to tier 2 as fast as possible, because then we can unlock 5 extra wizards. there's another tournament. Yeah, so when they if one of my guys wins, then I get I can get 6 renown if I've got the right perk. Yeah, there was 2 high level lords in there, so we didn't win that one. There we go. Alright, it does bug, because of the mods and stuff, it does crash sometimes when you try and kick out guys out of your party, but... So Sebastian's good, Corentin's good, but Mael needs to go. See if this crashes. Nah, there we go. Yeah, so when you get that crash, that particular crash, when you're trying to kick somebody out just near a city, you just have to move to a different area. If you keep trying to do the same thing, it'll just keep crashing. If you've got detailed character creator on, seems like it's a combination of those 2 mods. If you don't have detailed character creator on, that one doesn't happen. So yeah, once I've got all my characters, once I've got all my companions, maybe I'll take it off. Well, I suppose it won't happen because once I've got all my companions, I won't be kicking people out. So yeah, there was a guy that came in before and he was saying how his campaign was going really bad. He's playing vanilla. He was saying his campaign was going really badly because he wasn't able to get any cities to rebel, and he was saying he'd played for 8 hours and he couldn't get any cities to rebel. And yeah, I thought that was funny because like it was interesting because I kind of remember I had a phase like a while ago where like I didn't want to join any factions and I wanted to just wait. You know, like the ideal for me was to get a settlement that had rebelled so that no one could attack me, so that I'd so I could take a city without declaring without declaring a kingdom. But yeah, I just sort of stopped bothering doing that ages ago. Because it's, pain in the ass, and just not really necessary. Yeah, but I don't think, but I don't know, I was wondering, yeah, if anyone, I don't know, there's not really many people on at the moment, but yeah, I was wondering what you guys think, like whether you think it's, still like in vanilla, is it your historic and it's like ideal to like try to get a rebelled city and take the city without declaring a kingdom first, or don't worry about that.
I'm yours to command.
I know, I'd probably just
What you got in your bags?
Oh, I could have just paid them, I just realized.
On my command, go!
My knights can oh shit, I was gonna say my knights can probably mess these guys up, but it's while they're grouped up together, it's really easier. It's definitely helpful. I'm having to deal with 1600-man Sturgeon army that declared peace with the Britannians who came to revenge attack me for taking castle when I declared my kingdom. Needless to say, I did not hold my castle. Yeah, but I mean, like, I think, like, I guess the main advantage of like taking a castle without declaring a kingdom at the start is so that you can build up your armies and you build up your forces and stuff like that. But like, I think it's just as easy to just join a faction as a mercenary and then later on as a lord, and then get them to give you a bunch of cities and shit, and build up all your armies and stuff that way. And you can also use their armies as well to bolster your forces and stuff. And then if you wanted to like leave and then do the whole Red Ball City thing later on, you could do it later on, and you would have already spent ages like building up all your skills, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like just hanging around waiting for a city to rebel before you kind of start is not, like, I don't know, it just seems, I don't feel like that's not necessary really. do mercenary work till I'm ready. Get paid a lot. Yeah, you do get paid a lot when you do mercenary work, but I don't bother with mercenary because if you join a faction, then you can form armies and you get heaps of leadership XP for running an army. Whereas when you're a mercenary, you can't make armies, and so you're missing out on heaps of leadership XP. And also you can't vote in the you can't vote on the issues and get the charm XP as well. So yeah, it's, I mean, the charm is like only useful really if you want to have a kingdom. Let's put autosave back on. And key bindings. Change it to C instead of left alt for your spells, because it's otherwise you activate it all the time when you're trying to check it out. Charm's easy enough. Doing smithing orders for lords and stuff builds it fast. Yeah, but you can just get it for free without doing anything if you're part of a faction. But yeah, like I said, the charm's not really that big a deal. You don't even use your charm most of the time unless you're trying to run a kingdom. But yeah, it's like, but it's just, I don't know, it's just like, it's, the leadership is good, but also just having an army, you know, just being able to roll around with a force of like 600 dudes to take out whatever castles you want and shit. It's a lot better than just having to wait until you can build up your own party size to like 400 or whatever before you can do anything, you know. Whereas if you just join a faction straight away, then you can just straight away be rolling around with armies fucking shit up. Just gets you, you know, yeah, anyway, so yeah, just, I don't know, yeah, I think it just gets you off the ground much faster to just do that rather than try to wait around for a rebel city. But yeah, because I feel like you can always just do that, you know, like you can join a faction and then you can always just leave the faction and then go and, you know, do the rebel city bullshit later on if you want. But yeah, anyway, I thought that, yeah, well, thanks for putting in some feedback about it. Yeah, but I was just wondering what other people thought about it. That's kind of what I'm thinking about it currently. But you know, previously I was totally all about that, like all about trying to get a castle without declaring kingdom. But yeah, I just sort of realized I just stopped bothering trying to do it. I guess quite often I'm not really trying to set up a kingdom like ever anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Maybe I should get this bow and arrow just in case I'm like desperate. I have a like desperate need to fight. Actually, I could take this two-handed sword as well. That'd probably be more useful. And we got some huntsman's clothes we can use. I'll wear this hood to try to hide the nature of my Astarte's physique. Yeah, I never really do smithing orders. I should probably actually check them out sometimes.
Yours is not a fate.
Okay, sweet. So all of them are duelists now. Got three duelists. So if we win a tournament, we get 6 renown. Or if Bohemond the Beast Slayer, greatest knight in the world, just happens to be here, then whatever. So yeah, so you just sort of play around as a mercenary, and then eventually you try and get a rebel city, or you just try and like or you just attack a random faction and like a random clan and take their settlement, and then peace out with them again or whatever. Is that your normal kind of way of starting? Hunt for whatever opportunity I can find first. What would those be? What like what, for example? What sort of opportunities would you know would get your attention? Excuse me. Actually, we can quickly check this tournament out. If I see a castle with only 200 troops, I'll jump on it. Sub 250 defenders on the far side of a kingdom from the active war front. Okay, so you just raid a settlement to make so that they go to war with you. That clan goes to war with you, and then take it, and then peace out with them. Pay them to peace out. So you make sure you got like 300,000 or a few 100,000 gold first. And then what's the plan from there? Like, do you just like keep trying to get more settlements without ever declaring a kingdom, or do you eventually plan to declare a kingdom at some point, or like how do you transition from there into kingdom style? Declare kingdom immediately once I take the settlement, so I can call armies. Oh. But if you're going to declare kingdom immediately, why don't you just join a faction and get like a heap of towns, and then just leave and take all your towns with you? Because like everyone's going to declare war on you anyway, right? Just pumping up our renown. Declaring war and you're fine. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, why bother waiting? Why bother doing like that? Why don't you just join a faction and get them to give you the settlements? Why, like, and then you can just form an army of like 500 dudes and go and take whatever settlement you want. Like, what's the advantage of like waiting until you can snipe a settlement? Just like the extra difficulty of doing it from the ground. Oh, okay. So you do it because you think it's worse, basically. You think it's less optimal. There's nothing good about it at all. It's just straight out a shitter way to do it. You just do it because it's harder. Okay. Because yeah, I used to do it that way because I used to like the fact that you could just take it and then just pay to peace out with the original clan, and then you could just not declare a kingdom, and then you could just build up forces and stuff and be for it, and being free from attack. But I feel like if you're not going to do that, then there's just no point doing it at all, really. No, I mean, not that you shouldn't do it, but I'm just saying there's no like specific reason why that's better or anything. Yeah. Alrighty. All right, make a quick bit of cash. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, thanks for that little bit of information, Peyton. I'm the kind of person that in a space sim game ejects from and self-destructs my ship to start out in space with a suit and a repair laser to make the game harder because I apparently hate myself. I don't know if it's about hating yourself, but like, yeah, like one thing I like to do, you know, sometimes is play like, you know, Iron Price or Bandit only and Iron Price, because it just slows down the start of the game, you know, so much, and it also makes it much more high stakes. Like if you lose a battle, then you're basically just fucked, and it's really hard to come back from it. And it's, yeah, I mean, you know, I like that because it makes it feel more earned, and it slows it down and makes the adventure last longer and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I think that's, I imagine that's probably why you do it as well. It's not really like, you're not literally a masochist and you're trying to punish yourself. It's just because it's actually more enjoyable to play that way sometimes. I think that's very legit. But that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the opposite already. The opposite. I'm doing the power gaming, just trying to be as ridiculously overpowered as possible. Magic and cannons and minotaurs and chaos warriors and all wizard companions is the plan. Hopefully we can bring chaos to the fore in this land. Right, let's see if we can get some sandals. And a crown. And a magic cape. Still doing a Chaos Minotaur cannon run? Is this a new one? This is a this one's themed on Iron Warriors, Chaos Warbands from 40k. I'm gonna make all my guys giant Space Marine looking dudes, and pump up their athletics. And I want to give them all guns as well. And I'm gonna go for high engineering, so that I can get lots of cannons as well. That's the plan. Yeah, I didn't really know how it worked before. There's a bug where if you get a lot of engineers, you can get a cannon for every engineer. So if you hire like 10 engineers, you can have 10 cannons. It's like bugged. But if you don't do that, then basically it's your own engineering, and for every 50 points you can have extra cannons. So I can get my engineering up to 100, which would be super easy. Then I'm gonna have 2 cannons, or 150 we'd have 3 cannons, which is probably more than we ever need. I think in my other one I had like 3 engineers and I had 4 cannons. I had 2 cannons and 2 mortars, or 3 cannons and 1 mortar or something like that, which was pretty crazy because they have unlimited ammo. We'll smelt that sword. And actually, might get all their swords. And we'll smelt all of them. That'll give us quite a bit of XP. And also, we should be able to make some badass glaives. So yes, this is it's 95 swing speed, 78 handling, 171 swing cut damage. Crazy little weapon. We get up to 183 damage. Yeah, I might just do that actually. Made one. There's another one. There's another one. Boom, alright, made 3. And I'll make myself a great sword. Probably going to use a two-handed probably going to use a two-handed hammer at some point. The siege hammer. Rusty greatsword. All right. So we'll give each one of our guardians one of these mighty glaives. And then we've got, this is, yeah, no, the sword we've got's better. Okay, so we'll just get rid of that one. All right, nice. Now, how's our, yeah, we're halfway to clan tier 1. Do that and get an extra skill point and put that into magic. And then we've got 3 points as well. Increases magic spell damage. And we'll go for the extra 25% charge time from Steward next, but we'll get everything unlocked before we go up a rank anyway, so I might just kill these guys. Yeah, we'll get some siege minotaurs at some point.
Hear me!
Oh fuck, I've got stupid.
Move!
This is my Warsmith. It looks a bit ridiculous at the moment, but that's alright. Get him some more impressive armor down the track. Alright, nice. Now we got a level, so you can put another point in magic. More spell. I cast sword. I've been playing the new Nio and it's been making me want to play Shakuho mod for Mountain Blade, whoever it's felt. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking out Shakuho again, but although now that War Sales is out, I'm kind of... Yeah, I kind of almost want to wait for it to, you know, for a 1.3 version. But it might be a long time before we get that. So yeah, so basically what we're doing now is just basically kind of cruise around the world, just hitting all the tournaments and fighting a little bit as well. Still some crashes a few months ago. Yeah, it's not just the crashes, it's sort of also like, you know, like I feel like 1.3 and War Sales added quite a lot of new stuff, you know, and so, you know, like the mods that aren't updated to 1.3, which is pretty much all of them, they feel like they're missing something a little bit, you know, like, I don't know, it's sort of like before when they were like, you had 1.2 vanilla and then you had the mods that were built on 1.2. The mods basically all had like a lot more content than 1.2, but then with War Sales, that added a heap of content And so like the mods might still have more content, like this, like Bannerlord, Old Realms that I'm playing now probably has more content in it than War Sales, but not the same content, you know. I'm kind of, if I'm playing Bannerlord, if I'm playing Old Realms, I'm missing some of the stuff from War Sales, and if I'm playing War Sales, I'm missing some of the stuff from it, you know. But like, yeah, but like Shikuho, I feel like it's, I don't know, it's got a lot of stuff in it. It's got a fair bit of stuff in it, I reckon, but probably not as much. I guess it sort of does. I don't know. Yeah, Shikuo is cool, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, I'm keen to play it again, but it doesn't draw me as much as Old Realms. If they update it for 1.3, I'd definitely try it out. But I might give it another go. Oh, and I'll see how I go with it. Maybe if I hear that they've done another update and it's like, you know, even cooler now or something. Shikuho is pretty cool from what I've seen, but lack of shields definitely greatly affects how it plays out. Yeah, is there no shields at all? I kind of feel like there was some shields or something. Oh, you can get arrow catchers that go on your back. I feel like there was some sort of wicker something or other. Maybe there's a wicker arrow catcher that goes on your back. But yeah, lack of shields is definitely a thing. Every time you install this, there's a fair bit of shader loading and stuff that goes on. Lovely no shields. Yeah, it makes it quite different, doesn't it? Right, so we got our extra spellcraft point, and then I wanna get a lot of points in intelligence. We also want to get leadership up. Yeah, we're getting rapidly approaching Clan Tier 1, so we can get our first wizard. It's a gold wizard. Gold wizard we can use as a backup smith. Bastard. Just gotta wait 0.4 of a day before I can pray again. There we go. We just need one more tournament win to get our next companion. Oh yeah, we can do the plague-ridden village. Get Nurgle's blessing. Might have a bit of Nurgle's blessing already. Sorry about that. Sorry if I sneezed directly into the microphone. Tavola Slang. Wherever that is. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. There you go. Vola Sling.
We got no.
Under my command! Move out! Oh!
And my enforcers. Some just local human knights that we've hired. They're not demon smiths like me though. Yeah. Is that another fucking gold wizard? It's like the third or fourth gold wizard I've seen. I wonder if they're the same one or if they're different ones. If we can get the Grand Admiral to fuck off. No, he's still in the town. See, if I fight the arena now, that the Grand Admiral guy is gonna win it. Grandmaster, whatever it is. Need this for your dwarfs to get captives? What's need what? Yeah, take this one so we get the simulation battle advantage. Get some gun power. Oh, the magic gives lots of captives. Yeah, for sure, it does. Yeah, magic is like blunt weapon. You always capture everybody that you kill with magic. It's good as well because if you do friendly fire, it doesn't kill your troops; they just get knocked out. Life Wizard. Nice. But no, we don't want a Life Wizard first. We want like a Fire Wizard or a Celestial. Probably Fire Wizard would be best. Yeah. Wait, there's no need for violence. Is there? Alright, accept the gift. Pleasure doing business with you. They just got 20 permanent hit points increased. Huzzah. Another Life Wizard. The damn Reichsguard Knight. I'm going to quickly pray again. Try and just hit those prayers every time our blessing runs out. Until we hit tier 2. Then we're going to go and do some training. Fucking gold wizards, they're everywhere. Get the fuck... Go away, gold wizards. It's too many gold wizards. I just gotta go check on my roast again. I'll probably like... Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Light Wizard shoulders. The Light Wizard shoulders actually look pretty, like, you know, magical and kind of chaosy as well. Just need to combine it with some like badass looking armor. All right, my guy's looking pretty wizardy, pretty wizardly. All right, let's see if we can maybe find a bright wizard. Man, there's only one bright wizard and he's in Castle Carcassonne. We aren't gonna, that's not much good to us. We'll try a celestial wizard. Castle Briand. Fuck, we can't use either of those. All right. All right, we might need to go on a bit of a tour of other towns that we haven't been to before. Because, yeah, out of all the towns that we've already been to, yeah, the wizards we want are not in there. Light wizards, we do want, like, I want all these wizards, but I want fire and celestial first. And yeah, every time we hit one of these tournaments to get 6 renown, it's more renown than we would have gotten from a battle. And it's obviously much faster than fighting a manual battle. Another light wizard. Yeah, so all these light wizards and life wizards, I want them all, but... But not yet. When I am ready to hire them, they probably won't be able to find them. Was Hagendorf a city as well? Seems to be. Yeah. I'll go back to Salzman and Mindenheim. Excuse me. We can hire witch hunters and then fire them again just to cycle more wizards in. But yeah, we do run the risk of having that bug that crashes the game. Light wizard. Yeah, maybe we'll try and go down and hit some of these towns like Hergig, Olenoff, Talovheim. See if the wizards we want are down there. Hey, right wizard. Alright, we got to get rid of this. Get rid of this witch hunter, so it might crash, but I've already quick saved it.
I'm at your command.
Now we're good.
Hey, so who?
And he's probably going to be bugged, so I'm just going to respec him straight away. Glory. Yeah, I'm going to do 30% less damage to troops in your party because he will friendly fire us a fair bit. And yeah, we'll buy him Sia. Those two spells are both pretty crap, but I'll get him just so I've got more spells to like dump magic when we go into battles, because my once we start fighting in earnest, our wizard companions are going to be the ones doing all the damage, and we're just going to be dumping our magic on the ground basically just to get XP. Alright, might just buy, start reading the magic books. The Winds of Ashki, yeah. I think that's every single magic book. So we can just kind of read them a little bit as we go around. We'll go and train with the we'll go and train at some point as well. Beast Wizard. Oh, gonna check on my roast again. Might just let it, give it a bit of rest for 10 minutes and then I might have to go. Alrighty. Nearly time for some roast, but not quite yet. Is Midlands Porphyry better? Kind of. Yeah. Black Empire horse armor. That looks pretty good, but expensive as well. How's our renown going? Yeah, renown's going up. Better hits here too. Oh yeah, we've got to fix our mage's spells. Just make him use Seer only. Don't use any of these other spells. I'm not sure if the Bright Wizard actually gets bonus damage when they hold their staff, but yeah, I'll take that sword away from him so he's got nothing else to use except for his staff and see if it works. Yeah, I guess we can head up to Beck and do these other Ostermark towns. Warrior Priest. Engineers. We're not going to get any engineers this run. I'm going to be the engineer. The Beast Wizard. These knights, yeah. So when you get 3 knights, they do win the tournaments pretty reliably, like almost all the time. But even if you only have 1, they'll have enough. They'll win enough, often enough that they'll eventually become the champion. So because we've got 3, they're sort of competing with each other. So they've both got 4, and they need 6 to be the winner. But yeah, if I didn't have those 2. Oh, how many is the other guy? And the other guy's got 3, yeah. If we didn't have those 3 all competing with each other, one of them probably would already be the champion by now. But we wouldn't win as many total tournaments, so... But yeah, once we get past tier 2, we'll probably replace all but 1, whichever one's the highest. Actually, I might replace the lowest one now. Just because he's not going to be the highest anyway, so we may as well get rid of him. So yeah, which one was the one that was the weaker one? Or the lowest one on the leaderboard? It's got Etienne and Cora into another two tops. And then Sebastian was trailing behind. Yeah, so Sebastian, just get rid of all of his gear. This might crash it, but let's see how we go. No.
I'm yours to command.
Good. Alright, and we'll get another right wizard.
Hey, so who are you?
So it takes slightly longer to get to tier 2 now because we only have two knights instead of 3 winning tournaments. But one of them will become the champion faster, which means that we'll get more competing, which means we'll get more we'll get the passive one per day faster. Because when you're the champion, you get one renown just passively every day, which will be extra good once we start training and we won't be doing the tournaments as much. Alrighty. And 30% less friendly fire. Glorious. And then we'll get him some spells. Oh no, we don't have enough money. We'll do some blacksmithing to make some money first. Alright, even though we've only got 2 wizards, it should already have been enough for us to start rocking and rolling. Well, make these guys a little bit more different. Just change him up a little bit. Maybe make him a bit more tan. Yeah, he looks a bit more like a space marine now. And this guy as well. Make him a bit thicker. They kind of all look the same because they're all, you know, they all have the same progenitor. There's no like top knot. Well, they should all be bald, really. Do. All right. Now first two Space Marines. They're still weak from the incubation chambers, but they'll grow strong. And our yeah, we're pretty much operational now, sort of on a not at full capacity, but you know,
You got a problem?
we can just go into battles like this.
Hear me!
And then that's it. Done. Alright, so they lived. Somehow they lived. Yeah. So yeah, so we're kind of operational, but we've still got a lot of training to do. But at least I thought we'll grab these two bright wizards. So if we, as we're kind of wandering around doing our training and picking up our renown and everything, if we need to fight, at least we've got, you know, at least we're operational. But yeah, the next mission is to get to tier 2, which will give us 6 more companions. So we can get yeah, probably one of everything else, plus maybe an extra celestial wizard and an extra light wizard. So we've got, so I'm thinking 2 light wizards. So we got redundancy for the 50% physical resist shield. One life wizard plus me, so we've got redundancy for the life wizard shield, and then so it's 4. So by tier 4 we'd have 3, 7, 13. We'd have 13. So yeah, so we'd have 4, and then 1 gold wizard, 1 beast wizard, and then need 1 of each of those, and then the rest bright wizards and celestial wizards, I guess. So 4, 6, so it's 7. So we could go, yeah, we could have like 4 bright wizards and 3 celestial wizards. So we've just got like heaps of firepower. And we can recharge their winds of magic. And plus, on top of that, I'm going to be leveling up my engineering so we can have cannons as well. And life should be good. Alright, I'm going to have a little bit of a break now. Yeah, I won't run a intermission because I'm probably, when I come back, we're probably going to play Warhammer. We'll see how we go there. But yeah, I'm probably going to have a break for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours. And then I'll be back on a bit later on, probably for some Warhammer if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, I'll sorry to love you and leave you, but yeah, my dinner's ready now, so yeah, I gotta have a little break for a while. I'll see if I can chuck a host to somebody. Lionheart is playing War Sales. Nice. He's not quite started yet. Oh no, he has started now. There you go. Cool. I'll chuck a host over to him, and under YouTube's. No one on YouTube, unfortunately. All right, guys, I will catch you on. Go and say hi to Lionheart, and yeah, I can't stick around there. I've got to go and eat my dinner.